the one that I serve. The God of the Bible's the one that I serve. I don't care what you heard. He's going for your blood. And this is the God that I serve.
Look, I never pretend turning losses to wins. Confessing my sin for a better end.
Full 24-second shot clock.
Look, I put on Christ like a letterman. So holiness like it will never end.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Michael Porter, Nick Richards out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP, and it's Pajemski in at the shooting guard position. Well, Legs, the season has only just begun. It's interesting to see which teams have gotten off to hot starts.
Yeah, Brian, there's a lot of different situations here early. It could be continuity, adding star power, or possibly both. But it's great when you can find that confidence level early and see if you can sustain it all season.
Building hope with a fan base as well early in the season always helps.
Absolutely energizes the entire fan base.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories.
Hey, don't fear him. They can just
See it in, getting my dirty sock. You cannot be a Democrat and a Christian. You cannot. Somebody say amen. First, do you get out? Get out!
I don't need a lot of friends. I keep my circle tight. I don't go out wandering. I'm staying on the right. I don't follow crowds. I'm following Christ. That one never bow. They gon' have to take my life. He gon' purge out the evil. I don't care if they don't like me though. Put me down on flat.
Now, Brunson. Real disappointing game for him, and they lost to San Antonio. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
Doing it for Christ. Sell my soul. Homie, there will never be a price. One day Bryson gon' be president and I'ma be the vice. Everybody getting whacked on that day. It's gon' be terrifying. It's gon' be a genocide. Evil gon' be paralyzed. Let me clarify. I can't wait for paradise. Get my new body. I'll be verified.
Here's Brunson. Did not look good in their loss against the Spurs the other night. And so in the game for the Warriors, Kuminga is out there with Nick Richards. And it's MP, then it's Michael Porter, and it's Pajemski in at the 2 guard. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Utah was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
That's good stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Now be interesting to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Richard, one of the best things about still being so early on in the season, the fan excitement is real.
Oh, yeah, the fan excitement. That's the best part, because everyone believes positive things can happen. That's the best part about the first third of the season.
Here's Wennington. A minute and a half left in the opening quarter. Going inside, here's Kolek. New York, no good that time either.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Austin's gone 4 for 4 from deep. Can't ask for a better start than that. Outside Oubre. Pass to Kolek. To halt the run.
You God-hating communists, and we'll find out what an insurrection is, because we ain't playing no government. We ain't playing no man. My Bible says that the church of the living God is an institution, and the gates of hell shall not begin against it. And the Bible says they will take it by force. That's what the Bible says. That's what the Bible says.
102 left in the first quarter of the game. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Nick Richards. Porter is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. And it's Huskin in at the 2 guard spot. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Taking what the defense gives them. MP operating right in the middle of the court.
And here are the Knicks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of here.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
Like a mic drop it like a body. Like a business what they wanted. Take a look at all the stories.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Warriors.
Back and watch it roll. About the seven, but stop and not a dozen. Now you buzzing.
And the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForge, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Utah was all business. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he did everything else he could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Black, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Wellington.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Pass to Cohen. To the paint, here's Brunson. Tries again. That shot is off.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
And that one is good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Towns from deep three-point range. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here's Golden State. They're on a 14-2 run here. Embiid is finding where to go.
So today we try. I cannot wait for the day we die. That's the day we live, and that's the day we rise. I'ma walk on the streets full of one-winning children. I'ma fight the good fight, you're looking for the real man. Don't
Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult split where you are at a disadvantage.
They've got Jalen Brunson, Kelly Oubre out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Kolek in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Great report there, Allie. It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And that one misses.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Such a wide open look. Wolf's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense. Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Wolf. Towns down low, covered by Richards. Brunson is doubled. Here's Kolek, just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
On the wing, Porter. On the wing, Porter. Here's the 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
New York has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Brunson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
Now here's MP, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Fires top of the key, chalk up 2 there. Austin's got 8 here in this quarter.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Anunoby. New York needs to get...
You know I'm a dying rebel. You know I'm a dying rebel. I wanna fight for that direction. I wanna contend 'cause I'm a rebel. Yeah. Greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Oh, you think you got me backed in the corner, huh? I think you know who wins.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got MP. Michael Porter's out there with Anthony Black.
Good times come, good times go. Everybody happy when that good one flow. I can never leave God, where could I go? Stay connected to the branch and man, how could I grow?
Miles Bridges is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps. It helps them stay ready when their number is called.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. His numbers from that game jumped off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Here's Brunson following the score by Golden State. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. New York again can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range. You can't make him out.
And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Embiid. Porter's got 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. Porter pulls it in.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Yep, count it. Embiid's got 36 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Towns can't get it to go.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Back to MP. Pass to Porter for three. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives his offense more room to operate.
Now here's Brunson. They need this.
See his hand withdraw from this country, and the blessings will be taken away.
Look, we need a reset. There's a couple things he might regret. Like denying God, we kind of need that. You see Sodom, we don't want to repeat that. He's coming back.
And the Knicks with possession here. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season. And the foul called on Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. So both teams making some changes here. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big time.
And we might be getting it rich. We might be all going down with the ship. And we read the Torah. Ready to phone ya. Hurt the whole city to ashes, and I haven't sent you to warn ya. I wanna go down with the ship, but America opened Pandora. Felt the shot. Now we looking outside in the hall. We need a reset. Keep true the proof of the DJ. Living the life of sin with no.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Miles Bridges. And it's Wolf in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here are the Knicks now. Double dot Kuminga. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Now here's Bridges. No made baskets yet. To win the drought, Out to Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Nails it from beyond the arc.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Porter. Outside for Jemski. From deep, MP. And the Warriors with another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
MP's gotten all 5 of his shots to go from long range so far. Bridges passes to Brunson. The shake. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense forward.
Keep my eyes on the king and I'm focused on things up above.
Keep getting it done for the Warriors. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. We'll be right back after this word.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so is our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Well, looking at the Warriors, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and their determination.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. Can't catch anything by that.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the New York Knicks.
You know they don't have to keep shooting threes, right? Look at this. Cold. You can't keep touching anything. It's freezing in here, Ernie.
Oh, I get it. He's cold. Ernie, you get it. I mean, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Good stuff, fellas.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Every day goes by, man, I know that I'm closer to him. I just don't passion and Christ and it's crazy, they tore up his skin.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. We've got Brandon Podziemski, Nick Richards out there with Kuminga. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's MP in at the 1. Richards has gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 on the night. Here's Brunson. The Warriors pull it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Kuminga. Yet another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well. Hitting his guys right in their spots. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential. Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game.
Tipped. At this point, they might need to try something different. Over to start the half.
From deep, MP. Nails it from 3. MP's got 42 in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. 3-pointer, Bridges. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Pass to Podziemski. Fires for 3. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Towns right side. And here's Brunson from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Richards has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
This is what it's been since halftime. remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's MP. He has 45 points. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam.
I can't wait to get this body up and get that featherweight. Entering, don't hesitate. You stay close and they fell away. Around here, we elevate.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Brunson finds Towns. Looking to end the run.
Now it's time to live it out. You finish the race and no more crying, no more sobbing. Now we got you locked in. I'm a problem for the devil, man. You know we thought he had me, but my God, he got a better plan. I can't wait to see those better days before the better man. I was on the road. I thought it was all.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
We've got Jalen Brunson. Towns is out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he really stuffed that stat sheet for them, ending up with a triple-double. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that control.
Oh!
That's a young, creative mind right there. Hitting P, doing work.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And so here is New York.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Brunson, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive, and everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Towns, the pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. Brunson, no good.
At some point, you start to think about getting others involved. It has been a struggle.
Back to MT. From outside the arc, Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Pass to Brunson. Off the run, and they pick up 2. Brunson's got 7 points.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
And so, MV will bring it up for Golden State.
Oh, great job by MV, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Brunson with it. 7 points in the game. And here's Towns. And here is Anunoby. Guarded by Porter. Brunson against Austin. Bridges for 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges got his first 3 points of the game.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
MP good.
All night, he just won't let up.
His strength is perfect in my weakness, so I chill and just rest. Yeah, mental send the beat. And so gonna pull.
Hey, what are the next things? Various shots that people are getting now cover that. They're okay. You're not gonna get to it.
Now Brunson. Snatched away. To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
And this is why many are excited about Kuminga's upside. JK has the potential to be a consistently dominant scorer.
Brunson with a clean look. No good on the three.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Bridges shot good.
How about that quick three response by Mikal Bridges?
Back to MG. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Bridges outside. No good on the triple. And the Warriors with possession here. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble for players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Here's Brunson.
I will make you hear, man. Let me make it clear, man. Better keep your hands into yourself. That's weird, man. I wish I could take you in the back, face smear the queer, man. You can take the backs out here. Here, man. I'm on gear, then. Leave me ready to roll. The only place that don't connect to you. I'm a Christian, so how do I say this? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I can drum like Tommy Cannon. Hey, let's go, Brandon. And if it ain't real
Now here's Brunson. He's got 7. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And so in the game for the Warriors, we've got Michael Porter, Nick Richards out there with Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Pajemski, and it's MP in at the point. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Utah was all business. He dropped an amazing number of points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. For 3, Bridges. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. 9 points for Mikal Bridges.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the 3 at the other end.
Alston pass to Kuminga. Here's Porter. Back to MP. Kuminga finds MP. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pajemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Shot from the low post is good. Pajemski's got 11 points in the quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Alston. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
They're clear the weird way. I remember warning people yelling about the slump. But everybody thought it was a joke. Now if Petto was the president, you thought it was a hoax. But here we are in 2023, where he can be she, and she can be he, and he can be them, and they can be he. All these feminine men, and they calling it free. Y'all lost it. Who's this conservative ass? Y'all think it's cool that he yearns for men? Shameful. I'm already discerning the band. The right, wet, left. Y'all are turning the can, man. Every day, new trend.
The Knicks shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxing into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Bridges. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Jalen Smith. Black is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's MP. And it's Pumpkin in at the shooting guard position. Towns is double. Back to Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
Towns can carry your offense in a way most guys can't. We've seen this movie before.
And here's MP for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And here's Brunson outside.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
And he gets the bucket.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Wow. And it's good for two.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside, down. And here's Austin. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Towns looking around. Out left of the wing. Shot clock at 6. They get it. He got right to the cup using that screen.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job of taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And here's Brunson outside. The Warriors pull it in.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Kicks it out to MP. Sharp, the pass to Black. Good on the triple. Black's got 8 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at him, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes